NATO is furious at Trump delaying the military handover to Biden while there's a significant security situation underway with Iran that could explode at any time.
Here's a summary of the article.
The outgoing Trump administration's refusal to coordinate the handover of the Pentagon with the incoming Biden team, as well as the last-minute stacking of civilian positions with fringe national security figures, could not come at a worse time. So there's been a historic breach of the American government's key networks. U.S. troops and NATO allies are fighting together in Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, and East Africa, and it's coming on the year anniversary of the assassination of Soleimani that Tehran has vowed to revenge, said a senior NATO official, who asked not to be identified, criticizing a key ally. The refusal to coordinate the handover of the most powerful military force in the world in a united, responsible manner would be almost unthinkable in the annals of history, except of course it's 2020 and we are talking about the incredibly selfish, irresponsible asshole called Donald Trump, said the official. The Biden-Harris Agency review team has met with the combatant commanders for U.S. Cyber Command, U.S. European Command, which included NATO as an agenda topic, and U.S. Central Command, which included discussions on Iran, as well as with the Deputy Assistant Secretaries of Defense for Europe and NATO, and for Russia, Ukraine and Eastern Europe, she said. Today Dodd briefed the ART on cybersecurity. Additionally, Dodd has provided the ART with several responses to requests for information and a number of information papers, including in the initial transition books, that have discussed current U.S. relations with NATO and NATO member nations. Beyond the refusal to conduct the transition meetings for an organization with more than a $720 billion annual budget and millions of employees, Trump also fired the Secretary of Defense, Mark Esper, in November. First off, Trump doesn't appear to have any defense policies at all, so there's not some grand plan here, said the former official.
This post received a score of 76,000, with an upvote ratio of 75%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Us starting the year with a possible conflict with Iran. When has this ever been the start of an awful year?
2021 be like, you thought I was gonna be easier than 20. Maniacal laughter with machine gun fire in background.
My boss keeps making a joke along the lines of, you think 2020 was bad? Wait for 2021 when she's old enough to drink. Bless her heart.
I'm stealing this.
Done and done.
LMAO just sent to the family group chat.
You just made me realize something I'm thankful for. My family doesn't have a group chat.
I have one with my mom and brother that I mostly ignore. My brother lives in Japan though, so it's a convenient way for my mom to ask us both things at the same time. But it's mostly my brother posting sad Pepe memes and talking about how much the US sucks.
To be fair, how much the US sucks is also what we're talking about in this thread, and many others.
Yeah, at least he's outside the US talking about how much the US sucks. Some of us are stuck here. Feels bad, man.
You kept the incredibly selfish, irresponsible asshole called Donald Trump part. Good bot.
Probably could have TLDR even further by just saying that part.
TLDR. Asshole, Donald Trump. Donald is bastard man, why America hate.
Because Donald is a bastard man.
Yeah, I remember writing that now.
Oh Jesus, a terrible attack from Iran has been imminent for 40 years now.
Yeah, an attack from Iran is imminent, the same way my cousin is totally going to actually go back to school and get his degree. For real this time, you guys, 2021 is his year. Edit. I'm not hating on people who go back to school late in life and get a degree. I'm hating on my cousin who has been saying that every year for a decade and hasn't actually made any moves towards it. Last time he spent his tuition money on a sports betting website, lost it all, and declared that maybe school just isn't actually for everyone. I love the guy, but it's never gonna happen, just like Iran's imminent attack.
Remind me, 1 year, did Mike's cousin finish his degree? It's nice of you to take interest in Mike's cousin education. You, XX Pussy 420 Slayer 69XX.
Rimjob_Steve. Lol, there's no situation with Iran other than wanting to pay our defense contractors again. Leave them the fuck alone.
Never met an Iranian I didn't like. If the country doesn't want to be part of the American world order, then that's their right as a people. Leave Iran the hell alone.
Hung out with Iranian soldiers in Iraq as an American soldier. They were super cool. Bitched about their leaders the same as us. We shared food and drinks every time we met. Good guys all around. Way better than most. I would rank them below only the Kurdish on the people I'd be willing to work with.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.